Hello good dear viewers. When it comes to implicit differentiation, this formula is very important. dy over dx equal to negative f subscript x divided by f subscript y. It will help you in differentiating implicit functions easier and faster. And I've always wondered why students are not using this formula. And the formula was founded by Prof. M. Olare according to reliable source. So we have 4 problems that we are going to apply this formula to differentiate. But first of all, you should always ensure that you have all variables to the left hand side. But if it is constant like this one, just leave it where it is. So what does this formula mean? It means that you should differentiate the function with respect to x alone, but ensure to multiply all entries by a negative sign. Then you divide by the derivative of the entire function with respect to y alone, treating x as constant. So here you treat y as constant while x as constant here. So let's see how we can differentiate the first one here. dy over dx will be equal to negative f subscript x. Wherever you have x, differentiate that function at that point. So you see, this is the only place where we have x. So what happens if you treat y as constant, you differentiate x. You know, the moment you differentiate x, it will go, because derivative of x is 1. So you only have 3y here. So we have 3y and no any other x. So you leave it like this, or you can even expand it directly. So we have negative 3y. Divide by. Now we are going to differentiate the function with respect to y alone, treating x as constant. So if you come here, we have y here. Differentiating y, you have 1. What is left? 3x. So we have 3x. But we have another y here. The moment you differentiate this y, you're going to obtain 1. So plus 1. As simple as that. You don't even have to apply product rule here, differentiate this one implicitly, make dy over dx the subject. You understand? So this one is simpler, faster. Coming down to this one, remember, let us take this one inside. So let me rewrite it as 3x cubed plus 2y cubed. As this one crosses over, it becomes negative 11xy. So how do you differentiate it? dy over dx equals, I'll take that negative sign directly to every single term. So we are going to differentiate with respect to x. Here we have x. 3 will drop down to multiply. We have 27, right? But ensure to multiply by that negative sign. We have negative 27 x to the power of 2, because the power will reduce by 1, right? But here we don't have x. Allow it. Remember to equate this one to equal to 0, right? But here we have another x. The moment you differentiate x here, you have 1. What do we have left? Negative 11y. But remember, we have another negative, so it becomes positive 11y. Divide by. Now we are going to differentiate with respect to y. This is constant. You know, the moment you differentiate a constant, you get 0. So we come back here. This 3 will drop down to multiply. You have 6. 6y squared, because you have to reduce the power by 1. Here we have y, treating negative 11x as constant. Differentiate y, you get 1 times this. You have negative 11x. We are done. Let me just box this one here. All right, coming to problem number 3, which is a trigonometric function. We have to apply chain rule again here. So first of all, let me take this one inside. We have sine of 5x plus y minus 3y equals 0. Now let us differentiate. dy over dx. We are going to first of all differentiate the function with respect to x. But make sure you multiply every single entry by negative sign. So this is the only place we have x. So we are going to treat this one as constant. Remember, in implicit function, remember in chain rule, you differentiate outer function, then you multiply by the derivative of inner function. The outer function is sine of the whole of this. if you differentiate sine of something, you get cosine of something. But multiply by what? Derivative of the inner function. The inner function is 5x plus y. Y is constant here to the top. Remember, to the top, we are treating y as constant. So the moment you differentiate 5x, you're going to get 5. But remember to multiply by that negative sign. So we have negative 5 times derivative of sine is cosine of what? 5x plus y. This is y. We are not going to differentiate it. Let me repeat. You know, if you differentiate sine of 5x plus y, you're going to get cosine of what? 5x plus y. But make sure to times by the derivative of the inner function. The inner function is 5x plus y. But this is the only x we are differentiating because we are differentiating with respect to x. If you differentiate 5x, you get 5. So this is the 5. But because of this negative sign, I attach the negative sign here. Divide by. This time around, we are going to differentiate with respect to y. Again, you do the same thing because we have y here. So if you differentiate y, which is inside, or let me start with the outside. If you differentiate sine of the whole of this, you get cosine of the whole of that, right? So we have cosine of 5x plus y. You multiply by the derivative of the inner function. The inner function is 5x plus y, but we are differentiating with respect to y alone. So this will be 0 because it is constant. But the moment you differentiate y, you get 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So timesing the whole of this by 1 will not change it. Move to the next one. We have 3y here, negative. Differentiate it, you get negative 3. And we are done. Last one, let us bring this one inside. So we have cosine of 4y squared plus x minus y squared equals 0. If it is constant that's to the right hand side, just leave it there, just like this one. But if it is a variable, bring it to the left. dy over dx is equal to, you differentiate with respect to x alone. We have no x here, we have no x here. This is the only x we have. And the moment you differentiate this x, you get 1 times the negative sign. We have negative 1 to the top. To the bottom, we differentiate with respect to what? Y. Differentiating cosine function will give us negative sign. So we have negative sign of the whole of that, right? 4y squared. But remember to multiply by the derivative of the inner function again. The inner function is just 4y squared. Differentiated, this 2 will drop down to multiply 4. You have 8. So we have 8y to the first power. And I can attach it here. Negative 8y. Then sine of 4y squared. Then this is x. You know we are differentiating with respect to y, so you leave it. Moving to here, 2 will drop down to multiply, so we have negative 2y. So this is just the derivative of this implicit function. As simple as that. You don't even have to apply product rule, function of a function, what have you, make dy over dx the subject. Just apply this important formula. It will guide you in differentiating such function easier and faster. But before I close this class, I would like to use this first example to show you that this formula really works. Okay, let me differentiate this function the traditional way. We have 3xy plus y equal to 2, right? We are going to differentiate every single term with respect to x. So because we have a product here, this is a function, this is another function, different functions. So I may treat 3x as a single function, then y alone. It depends on how you want it. Or you can factor out 3, then differentiate the function. Let me factor out the 3. Inside, we have to apply product rule. Let me keep x constant and differentiate y. X constant, the moment you differentiate y, you get 1. But because what? It is a dependent variable, you have to multiply by dy over dx. So let me just use y prime as short form of dy over dx. Then plus, this time around, you have to keep y constant and differentiate x. Y constant, the moment you differentiate x, you have 1 times 1. You close. Plus, Differentiate y, you get what? 1. It is a dependent variable, y prime. This is equal to, derivative of constant is 0. Expand, we have 3x y prime here, then plus 3y, because y times 1 is y times 3 is 3y. Then we have y prime equal to 0. Let us bring those with y prime together. We have 3x plus 3x y prime plus y prime. I would like to take this one to the other side, so it becomes negative 3y to the right hand side. So factor out y prime here. We have y prime. Inside from this we have 3x. From this we have 1, right? This is equal to negative 3y. Divide both sides by 3x plus 1. So y prime is equal to negative 3y divided by 3x plus 1. So this is the derivative of this function, this implicit function. Just look at it. Are they not exactly the same? Negative 3y divided by 3x plus 1. They are exactly the same. So instead of applying this long process, you can always apply that formula, dy over dx. If at all it is an implicit function, you have negative f subscript x divided by f subscript y. Differentiate the function with respect to x alone. Wherever you have y, treat it as constant. Then multiply every single term you have by negative sign. Divide by f subscript y, the derivative of the entire function with respect to y alone, treating x as constant, and you're good to go. Another thing I would like to remind you, make sure that you have only constants to the right hand side. If it is a variable like x and y, bring them in before you differentiate. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues. Bye bye.